Hi guys, welcome to the channel. Thank you for joining me and thank you for your continued support. The videos have been doing really well, so I really do appreciate you watching those. If you haven't subscribed, please do consider doing so, because then YouTube will let you know whenever I post a new video, so you can keep up to date with that as well. So today I'm going to be talking about the announcement by Rachel Reeves in the budget that they are going to be looking at bank accounts, but there's a little bit of a caveat to this, and hopefully a little bit of good news if you're worried about it. Let's take a look at the article. Okay, so it's been confirmed obviously by Rachel Reeves that will be given direct access to bank accounts to combat welfare fraud, the Chancellor has said. In her autumn budget, she said, "I can today announce a crackdown on fraud in our welfare system, often the work of criminal gangs. We will expand DWP's counter-fraud teams using innovative new methods to prevent illegal activity and provide new legal powers to crack down on fraudsters, including direct access to bank accounts to recover debt. This package saves $4.3 billion a year by the end of the forecast." Now, this is the big issue that have published this, and they've said they understand that the debt power applies to those where an overpayment has been identified, and steps such as mandatory reconsideration and appeals will be taken before the debt is recovered from bank accounts. So it's like they're not going to just be able to go in and get it. There will be the usual appeals process and mandatory reconsideration, as there is at the moment with other things. The DWP is expected to make multiple attempts to contact people and offer them the option to negotiate a repayment plan, and there will be additional safeguards to ensure affordability and vulnerability. So that's what they've said. DWP lost $4.7 billion due to fraud in the benefit system last year, but this is a small minority of cases, with just 2.8% of welfare claims found to be fraudulent. It is a small amount, and I think that the press sometimes show this to be worse than it is. You know, the press tend to portray people who with long-term illnesses and disabilities as scroungers, and that's definitely not the case. The actual amount of fraud is very small. But of course that doesn't always get picked up on. By comparison, it's estimated that $23 billion in benefits and financial support goes unclaimed each year. So it's worth checking to see if you are eligible for anything other than what you're already getting. The government previously announced a new fraud, error and debt bill, which introduced new legislation against fraud within the benefits system. It included allowing DWP to compel banks to hand over information about people's finances if there is a suspicion they are claiming benefits fraudulently. It prompted alarm that the Labour government is echoing similar pledges made by the Conservative government to heighten the surveillance on benefit claimants. Campaigners have warned that it risks criminalising innocent claimants in a bid to save the government money. Labour now fancies similar backlash, with hints from Reeves that her party may go even further than the Conservatives in cracking down on fraud. Ruth Talbot, founder of Single Parent Rights, said the government's rhetoric on welfare reform is really concerning. The plans to give DWP greater access to bank accounts is especially worrying. We can only have to look at the post office scandal to know that there is no guarantee that government departments always get it right. And we are talking about the DWP here, who very, very often get it wrong. It goes on to say that the Big Issue previously reported on mistakes made by DWP, such as falsely accusing a disabled woman of owing the government $28,000. A single mother was also mistakenly told she owed $12,000 when actually they owed her money. Imagine a dedication from the out of the blue, a deduction from out of the blue, causing you an overdraft fee, Burgess added. This risks spiralling destitution, all without due process and no respect to our privacy rights. It also raises the intensifying prejudice and animosity from politicians and media that puts people receiving DWP awards into a second-class citizen with fewer human rights than other citizens. So yeah, this is apparently what it is going to be going ahead. According to this article, there are going to be safeguards in place with the mandatory consideration and appeal situation, and also they're going to be offering, offering the ability to repay it. However, they have to get it right in the first place, and this is my concern. Will they get it right in the first place? So I imagine a lot of these will go to appeal. Probably many of them will be overturned because, again, that happens with the benefit situation at the moment as well. Let me know down in the comment section what your thoughts are on this. Are you pleased? Are you perhaps slightly less worried that this due process will be in place, or are you still considering it a big concern that they can potentially go into your bank accounts and get money out? Let me know what you think down in the comment section.